How to make a Shindo 7 video. Not exactly a 100% step-by-step tutorial because I want you guys to make your own style, but this covers the base elements of a Shindo 7 video in decent detail. Make a folder. Inside that folder, make another folder, name it Assets. A general rule of thumb is that assets specific to this earthquake you're about to make should be put in the main folder, like the map, while assets that will be reused in multiple videos go to the asset folder, like the epicenter icon. First, you will need a base map. You can get one by taking a screenshot of Google Maps, or you can use Snazzy Maps for a different style. Personally, I use the Midnight Commander theme. Take a screenshot and put it on your drawing software. In my case, Paint.net, but any other software with layers and opacity settings will do as well. Crop it so only the map is visible and save it as either a PNG or a JPEG in the main folder. Next, you need a reference shake map. Open the USGS earthquake catalog. In my case, we are making the 2025 Davao Oriental earthquake main shock, which has a magnitude of 7.4. So we set the minimum magnitude to 7.0 and the earliest date to be the start of 2025. Press search and here it is. Open it. Click the layers button on the top right and click the finite fault. If it doesn't exist, that's alright, you don't need to click it. That usually happens with smaller and or older earthquakes. Now take a screenshot, paste the picture on the drawing software on the layer above the base map. Move the shake map so that the coastlines align and this will be your reference. Make a layer on top of the shake map and draw a rectangle. Save just the box as a PNG in the main folder. Make another layer, shade provinces or states that receive intensity 6 or higher, which is shown in yellow in the shake map. Save as a PNG. Save the whole file as a file you can edit later. In my case, it's .pdn, again in the main folder. Make a new file and draw an epicenter logo. Could be any shape, but personally I'll go for the standard X. Make sure the background is transparent and save as PNG in the asset folder. In either a new file or in a new layer, draw two circles, same size but different colors. Again, transparent background and save in assets. This is the hardest one. Make a box that contains all Mercalli/Shindo or whatever intensity scale you're using. Here's mine. Feel free to screenshot this video and use it. Put the map, then the epicenter, and now the first circle, the P wave. Make sure it's center with the epicenter. Make it a keyframe, set the size to 0 and opacity 50%. Make a second keyframe, size 400, opacity 0. Now we gotta make sure that this wave expands at around 6 km per second, as this is the typical P wave velocity. I do that by measuring the distance from the epicenter to some random city and divide that distance by 6. You get a number, which is what time the P wave should reach that city. Do the same with S waves, but divide by 4 as that is the typical S wave speed. Move the second keyframe away from the start of the video to slow down the wave and vice versa until the speed is correct. Now check the earthquake depth. In this case, it's 59 kilometers. 59 divided by 6 is 9.8, so you got them to the P wave back 9.8 seconds. For S waves, it's 59 divided by 4, so move back the S waves 14.8 seconds. Now admittedly, this isn't very accurate. It's alright for shallow earthquakes but not so much for deep earthquakes. At the intensity box, right-click, crop and zoom, and crop to the desired intensity. P waves tend to be between intensity 1 to 4, depending on the distance from the epicenter. Now double-click, set the scale to 7 and opacity to 70%. Make sure this intensity box only appears when the seismic wave reaches the city. When the S wave arrives, cut, right-click, crop and zoom, and drag to the desired intensity. Now repeat for about 40 plus times on all major cities and a couple of minor ones. The shake map you've overlaid in Paint.net is your guide along with the USGS website. I'll be quick here because I want you to make your own style. Adding features is really a matter of drawing the assets and dragging them into the timeline. But for sound effects, may I recommend Freesound for sound effects. And if you want to make your own chimes, you can use Music Lab if you're in a hurry, or Soundtrap if you want to be a bit more professional.